So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the two teams starting to make their way out in towards the middle of the field here now. And I'd just quickly like to mention our sponsors once again. Bentley Emirates, of course, our title sponsor here. Our airline partner. Their first time sponsoring polo here in the UAE, the home of Global Limited. The first time they've actually sponsored here in the UAE, which is great to see them venturing out overseas here into the Middle East. Co-sponsors Hilton Water goes supported by Sports 360, Polo Line, the one-stop polo portal throughout the world. Albalia.tv, which you can see the reruns of these matches and all the matches of the Gold Cup Series. This, of course, being the last match, the final. So as two teams come together, if Drai could make their way to the side of the Bentley. Thank you very much indeed, sirs. And before we introduce the players, could we please all be upstanding for the national anthem, please? So thank you very much indeed. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Drai in the white shirts, playing at number 1. Put your hands together here now for Saeed Drai. Playing at number 2, we're playing in a grey helmet, will be Gregorio Geloshi. Playing at number 3, always on fire, Fran Elizalde. And in the Habtoor, the stalwart for Drai, Mr. Cool, Mr. Smooth himself, it is Rowley Laplacette. And in the blue shirts, playing at number 1, will be Mohamed Al Habtoor. Playing at number 2, quick as a butcher's dog, it's Juan Zubieri. Playing at number 3, Mr. Cool himself, it is Tommy Beresford. And in the Habtoor, the Colonel-in-Chief here now for Habtoor Polo is Nico Pieres of the Pieres dynasty. Recently raised 210 goals in the Gold Cup Series. The ultimate match. Ball, Bolden playing it's in the line out, comes out with that Rowley. Rowley goes with a little bit of a grubby belly shot on that one there. First on to it's going to be Nico Pieres. Nico on Bochinche, sets the hammer down, chasing him there. On Balala is Fran Elizalde, but he knows he's got that man in front of him in the form of Rowley Laplacette. Gets blocked off out of the play. Rowley sends the backhand comes in, but who's round onto this one first? It is Fran Elizalde. Elizalde going hard towards the goal here now, being chased there by Asopou. Asopou looking to try and get in contention with Orban. He's just skewed that one off out wide, giving Asopou the opportunity to come and clear it away. Can't get onto it, but he leaves it now for Beresford. Beresford beats his man. Beresford, cool, keeping his head there. Beresford once again, in comes that man Golossi, steals it off him, picks his pocket, takes it out towards the St. Regis Hotel. Now plays the backhand, try and thread this one back in. Doesn't get quite as much onto that one as you'd quite like to do so. Looking for something as Elizalde, but nothing could possibly given on that one there as Nico comes in. Sends the big lofted drive, probably gets a little bit more underneath that one than he wants to. More elevation than actual distance, causing the ball to fall there for Rowley Laplacette. Rowley on Nuez. Rowley coming up forward here now. Rowley reaching out a long way, avoiding the hook on little Nuez. Keeps on moving forward. Does Rowley Laplacette going towards the goal. In comes Beresford. Tries to weave his way between the traffic here now. Loses control of that one there. And it's see that lovely little play there by Nico Pieres. Nico Pieres out once again towards the St. Regis Hotel. Checks up on the boards. You just see Rowley just being kept off the play there by Beresford. Goes on the move himself here now on Bujinche. We're not wasting any time here. Oh, and he's just left that one behind, and so did Rowley. It was too quick for those boys, so it's now going to be left for Beresford. Sells things down, calms it down, leaves it now for Nico. There's a plan here. Nico comes off with it once more. Bujinche working well for him. Nico plays the backhand, opens the play up here now, trying to get back over onto this one here quickly is Tommy, but he just gets ridden off out of that one there by Rowley. Rowley, you see him just keeping Tommy off out of the play there. Keeps him off it. Leaves it now for Fran Elizalde. Elizalde face forward towards the goal. Sends a big lofted drive up the field here. Trying to get this one up for Saeed. Saeed slips up past Mohammed on this one here. Mohammed tries to get up on the inside. But beautiful position play there by Saeed bin Drai. All the pressure on him. He still puts it away. 1 goal it is to bin Drai. And given to the opposite team. So the ball is about to be thrown in here. Ball back into play quickly. Into play it comes for the play there. The Fran couldn't get on it. Nico comes out with this one here. Just steals that one away there from Rowley. Nico Pires. He's changed. He's on the move here. He's on open Gracia. On the move he goes. Leaves it now for Asopel. Asopel comes in behind once again. Puts it in a place where Rowley can't make a play. Just has to yield off it. Leaves it behind. You see they're just forming a bit of a train here now. Whereas Asopel looks after Rowley. Comes up forward. Does Nico. Sends the big bomb up the front door. It's a little bit wide out towards the right. And unfortunately, out over the back line it goes. Rowley sees he's got Fran out there on the move, sends it out here towards the open play here now. Massive lofted drive, that's about 160, 170 yards. Gets onto this one here, does Fran. He doesn't like to hang around as Elizalde. Elizalde checks up, comes up onto this one there. Beresford slightly looking for something there, but you see the skill there of Nico. Cuts him off out of the corner, puts the pressure on him and goes in towards the goal, and it goes through the goal. A beautiful goal there by Fran Elizalde, coming out being businesslike here, which I'll explain a little bit later. For conditions of field and weather. So the ball quickly into play here now. Coming off with this one is Rowley once again. Rowley Laplacette. Rowley goes up forward here now. Rowley comes up again. Takes a good driving shot. It's a massive shot. It's in towards the goal and it's through that goal again. Another one on the board there for bin Drai. 3 goals it is to bin Drai. Playing out here this afternoon. Rowley now changing on to little Reina. Back to the middle of the field it is once more. Ball gets bowled into play. Into play it comes. Out clean out the back of the line out. Looking for that one there is Beresford. Beresford just settles down on the play. Trying to get into it is Golossi. He gets up past Golossi. The next man comes onto it. Fran comes in. Hooks him off out of it. Couldn't reach back far enough for that one. Could Beresford. The backhand comes in there by Ray Laplacette. Ray Laplacette opens it up wide. Trying to set it for Fran. Or Saeed on the near side. In it comes onto this one here is Nico. Nico gets his pocket picked there by Elizalde. Elizalde up on the move here now. Elizalde couldn't pick up the next one. And it is going to be Beresford. Beresford cuts a big backhand, coming round onto this. No, and it cruelly comes off the pony there of Mohammed, so it didn't actually travel there for him. Comes up onto it, sends a driving shot in, does Rowley once more, trying to send this one up forward, but it's covered well by Beresford. Beresford sends it out there towards the boards, and out towards the boards it comes for Asopel, but it's going to be Rowley comes onto it first. Managed to flick that one away from Asopel. Look at this little mare Reina, quickly kept him around the corner, sends a driving shot back in towards the throws once more. Trying to pick this one up is going to be Beresford. Couldn't come onto the play there. Was bin Drai. Leaves it now. Nice flick backhand there for Nico, taking 2 men with him. Nico Pires. Nico checks up on the play. Nico on open Gracia. Goes to the big driving shot here this time. Looks to send this one up here now. But it's come off the pony. Couldn't get onto it. Next shot. Tries to get onto that one again. Still couldn't quite find the length he was looking for on that one, but it's now left for Golossi. Golossi plays a backhand, sends it back. Couldn't get the cut-off play there. Comes off the pony. Picked up here now by Golossi. Oop, and we have a little bit of crossing play, and we have a whistle on that play there. Remember, he's got the ability to hit the ball at least half length of the field, but this time he just goes for the tap. Fran goes in there to keep Asopel off out of it. Asopel, of course, being Juan Zubieri. Gives a little bit of space and time. Looks to go one way, then goes the other way. Comes back inside once again. Keeps moving forward. He knows he's got Beresford. Now he goes for the jinky play. This time, opens his shoulder. Drives that one up through. See if he can get up for Golossi. Golossi goes for the one-time play. Gets a bit of wood onto that one there, but wide it's coming. In comes the backhand. The backhand comes in across the face of goal. No, it's through the goal it goes. So another one on the board there for bin Drai. Chuckers of play. A chucker of play is 7 minutes. At 7 minutes, the first hooter will go, and then we have 30 seconds. Umpire right bowls the ball into play. They do need a little bit of a gap to try and get that ball in and clean out the back, but it doesn't come this time. It falls there for Rowley Laplacette. Rowley on little Johnny. Rowley sends a driving shot up here now. Sends it up forward, but first back onto this one here is going to be Asopel. Asopel's got the pressure on him, but he plays the backhand, cuts it out there for Nico. Nico, you see him just taking the man there and giving himself a little bit of space and time. Keeps the ball, plays the backhand, threads that one through. You see he's got a man coming through the momentum, and that man is a Soppel. Juan Zubieri. Zubieri coming through here now. Zubieri looking to go goal bound here. The little mare's just got her ears back. She's running as hard as she can. He gets half hooked off out of that one there, but it falls here now. Stealing that one there was Rowley. Rowley comes in the backhand. Beautiful play there by Saeed, but it gets stopped there by Nico Pires. Nico Pires going goal bound here. Nico looking to open up the account. Nico has gone past the goal. Looks to play that next shot. Plays the next shot, but couldn't quite get the angle on it. Now over the back. Set to bring back into play once more. Rowley taps it up here now. Rowley. See, Fran just looking after. Soppel. Rowley comes forward once more, looking to see where his options are, looking to see if he can make a break out of this play. Here comes the other way here. This time does Rowley Laprasset, drops the hammer, sends that ball up towards the middle of the field, trying to get down up for Saeed, but first onto this one is going to be Mohamed Habtoor. Mohamed opts to take this one around the corner instead of playing the backhand, which would have probably meant going through all the traffic. Makes turning play. He slips that one back inside, comes onto it. There does a Soppel, but the Soppel picks his ball up. Nice steal there by Juan Zubieri in the very colourful helmet there. Juan Zubieri comes forward. Rowe's got to play, and we get a whistle on the play. Hard penalty into a rather oncoming sideways breeze.
Very good off the ball, but I may be distracted. A long way away from the ball.
So Nico just circling around onto this one here at the walk. Goes with the driving shot. He gets under that one beautifully, but it looks like that one's just going to peel off out there towards the left-hand side. So still no score on the board there for Laprasset to bring back into play. Some 5 minutes left to play here in chukker number 2. Rowley just taps his ball up forward. Rowley got a little bit of space. Zubieri being blocked off out of it by Elizalde, giving Rowley the time to turn back inside once again. Rowley taps the ball forward, goes up on the move here now. Looks like he can get up past Nico on this play here now. Rowley checks up once more. Checking with him. In front is Zubieri. Zubieri comes in, cleans up, leaves the ball now for Nico. Nico says, thank you very much. I'll just take control of this ball here now. Good teamwork there. He looks to see what his options are. He's got Elizalde just there in front of him. Goes on the move himself here now. He's got a Soppel in behind. Checks up, looks to go the other way, allowing a Soppel to come in and block Elizalde if possible. This time he goes with the driving shot and sends a shot up out there towards the front door. And out towards the front door it is. But it goes wide. Still warming up those sights here this afternoon. In possession of the ball. Rowley taps it up forward here now. Rowley gets hooked off out of that one there, but managed to keep that ball up moving forward on the near side. That's the left-hand side of the horse. Rowley sticks a good, long, strong shot up there. Sends it up, but the first back onto this one's going to be Beresford. Golossi's coming back to put a little bit of pressure on him there. Tail shot out there towards the boards, but first coming onto this one here is going to be Elizalde. Elizalde reciprocates with another backhand, slipping onto the line beautifully there. Is going to be Golossi. Golossi comes forward, comes under the neck with that one, doesn't quite get the next shot he was looking for. It just gets ridden off out of that play there by Nico. Nico takes on the near side, takes it forward, then the backhand comes in, threads it forward, but there's two white shirts out there in front of him trying to come onto it. There is Elizalde. The backhand comes in once more, but it's going to be met there by Pires. Pires forward here now. Goes with the driving shot, sends it up. Let's get Beresford first onto this one here. Looks like it is going to be Saeed. Saeed yields off the play, leaves it for Beresford. Beresford coming forward. He gets stopped in his traffic, comes onto the near side, looks to flick this one in towards the goal. Can it get there? Now cleared away from the goals by Rowley Laprasset once again, sitting it up there for Golossi. Golossi looking for a little bit more, but unfortunately that ball just hops out of play, so we'll settle things down with a roll in front of us here. In goes the ball at the back of the line out, waiting. Fran gives it to Rowley. Rowley gets interfered with on that play, couldn't control it. Picked up now by Nico. Nico Pires with Elizalde. Nico brings it forward once again. Nico goes on the neck with this one here. A little bit too acute on that one there for a Soppel to come onto, but a Soppel comes through with momentum here now. First onto the play, cuts the open backhand, back in towards the goal. It is in towards the goal. Oh, it's wide again. That goal is getting peppered. So Rowley once again. No, it's actually Fran Elizalde brings the ball into play. Fran up on the move, watching them jiggling that ball. Fran brings it forward. Fran looks to get up past Beresford here, drops the hammer up on momentum here now. As I said, this young man likes to run. They don't get faster than this anywhere in the world. We basically got thoroughbreds out on the field as fast as they get there. Out Maidan coming up forward, but he goes over the top of that one. Beautiful backhand at the top of the bounce there for Beresford. Send it out towards the boards at about the 40-yard line. First onto it, the man covering the ground is Nico Pires. Nico Soppel is out further up forward up the field here, looking after Rowley Laprasset, and it is going to be Nico. Nico looking for a play to go, looking for a play. Nico gets on the move here now, gets up past Elizalde on that one here now. Does Nico Perez. Nico just keeping it short, keeping control of this play. Once again, comes in towards the middle of the field. Coming back at him hard, though, is Elizalde. He's going to have to reach out a long way. No, he opts to swap on over onto the near side, in towards the goal. It goes sort of wide again. Rowley taps it forward, goes with the driving shot here this time. Puts that one a very cute angle out towards the side. Scurrying over to this one here is going to be Fran Elizalde. Elizalde looks over his shoulder to see where Nico is. Checks up on the play. Comes in. Puts it in behind. Nico controls the play. Here's the call there from Rowley. Rowley in the middle of the field trying to come up here now. But it looks like Beresford's on dead legs and it's picked up here by Rowley Lapracette. Rowley just leaves him standing in the dust there. Rowley Lapracette coming up forward here now. Rowley straightens it up. Flicks the ball in the air, looking to put another one away. Comes in, Beresford gets back to him, flicks it away from Beresford and just flicks that one back inside that goalpost. Goal number 5 on the board there for Drai. 5 goals to Drai. So the two teams will line up here now on umpire right to get this ball bowled into play. There is 2 lines on the middle of the field there. There's for a gap to get this ball bowled into play. So it comes out the line out here for Nico. Nico comes forward here now. Nico looks to come past. Turns the other way. Comes away there from Elizalde. Looks at Beresford just to sort of take care of him just for a moment so he can go to work here now. And he's just uncharacteristically left that one behind. But first round on, it's going to be a Sopper. Sopper comes onto this one and we get a whistle on the play of Drai. Rowley Lapracette goes with the drive, goes with the shot, sends that one in about head height, gets stopped there by Beresford and out over the back line. Over the back line it comes for a hit in for Habtoor for Nico Perez. Nico comes away here this time. Nico, good play there by Mohammed, looking to keep Colossi off out of it. But Nico's just made a bit of a fluff of that one there and has to go back and reclaim the ball once again, losing momentum. Nico brings the ball up forward here now. Nico comes the other way here this time. Looks to take on Elizalde. Opens the shoulder, sends the bomb up the field here, and a massive shot it is. Put that one straight up the front door. They're all caught there, napping, waiting, but first round onto it once again. Here's Rowley Lapracette. Didn't get the backhand he was looking for. Falls there for Beresford. Beresford looking to stick a ball this one home. Beresford having to get out of his way. Comes under the net with this one. Couldn't get it. No advantage coming with that one there. And the backhand comes in, clearing it away, but Nico Perez picks the ball up once again. Tidying up for Habtoor. Trying to get into this impervious goal of Drai. Nico comes forward. Nico looking to make the shot. Gets the shot. We get a whistle on the play again. A man parked in the right of way on the line of the ball in front of the goal mouths. And this is exactly what Nico Perez has opted to do. Nico comes out to this one here. Drives, shoots, puts this one in towards the goal. Opening account there for Habtoor. 5 goals it is to Drai. 1 goal to Habtoor Polo. Ball bowled into play it comes off the back of the line out. It is now Nico. Nico comes around the front of the play here now. Colossi comes in to try and still make the hook in play. Does so. Allows the play now to fall there for Nico. The little bit of a backhand comes in, picking this one up quickly. It's going to be Beresford. Beresford up on the move here now. Tommy Beresford. Beresford coming forward here now. Beresford. He's got Colossi in front. Goes with the driving shot. Couldn't quite get the shot he's looking for. Reached out a long way. Gets a near side shot. Looks to control this ball on the stick side here once again. Makes a turning play. Comes away once more. Looks to come forward here. Blocked in his passage. Looks to get through. He's got the GPS out there as he leaves it now. We get a whistle on the play. It's coming from it. And therefore we have a penalty in favour of Habtoor. So Nico Perez just walking out to the ball here now. Nico drives, he shoots, it's coming in, and it's going wide. Lapracette to bring back in play. Score remains the same, 5-1 in favour of Drai. Opportunity gone a begging, and it is now Rowley brings it into play. Sopper tying up Elizalde. Elizalde looks to get on the move here now as Rowley Lapracette goes on the move himself there with Beresford. Beresford having changed on to the black mare by the name of Love. Sends it up here, does Rowley. First onto it, looks like it's going to be Beresford. Just clearing the way, keeping control of Rowley. Plays the backhand, looks to thread that one up through there for Nico. Coming onto it is the backhand there from Rossi. Sends it in towards the middle of the field. Picked up there by Rowley Lapracette. Rowley sends it up forward, only as far as a Sopper, with Sopper's backhand beautifully connecting well with Nico. Nico Perez. Nico Knows he's got two big guns there in front of him. He's got Rowley and he's also got Golossi. Golossi just feinting with a backhand on the play just to cause a bit of distraction there as Nico comes in as the way is blocked for Elizalde by the opposite players. Look at him come round here. Stick work. He's making a lot of hard work of this. And all he needs to do is try and get this one forward in towards the goal. He's going to have to go to work here now. He's got all the players in front of him and he cannot find a passageway through there. Looking to try to do so. And he looks to pick this up. Makes the driving shot. Can't do so. Nothing giving. And we get a whistle again. The person who actually has the most right to the ball doesn't mean you hit it last. You cannot claim it. It's the person who has the minimal side. So, players call quickly there. Beresford, tip tap. There you go. Young Tommy Beresford puts one on the board there for Habtoor Polo. 2 goals it is to Habtoor Polo. 5 goals to have a head-on collision. So the two teams lining up once more on umpire right, just looking for a vague resemblance of a gap to bowl that ball into. To try and open the game up from the start. Bowls the ball into play here, this time comes out, Nico picks it up once more. Pierres comes forward on the play here now. Pierres up on the move. Pierres goes with the big driving shot. Can't quite connect with that one here properly here today. Trying to get onto it on the near side. Just getting the pony over here well. Does. If it gets past the first man. Comes through. Makes for the cut shot. Looks to make the cut shot in towards the goal. It goes in. And it's cleared away there by Golossi. What a play by Gregor Golossi. Clearing it out of the goal once again. And coming up onto it now. Look at the turning play. There's Rowley on Nico, but nothing could be given on that one there, just blocking his right away. Nico Pierres coming forward here once again, looking to batter this goal once more, comes in forward, looks to play the backhand, plays the backhand, can he get it in? No, and he slips it across the face of goal, and out wide it is once more. My goal is imperious here this afternoon. So Rowley Lapper set to bring the ball back into play. Just sees that he has that young man, Elizalde, coming up wide, but as he comes back onto play, Golossi trying to get onto it. He's not going to be able to do so as he's kept off the play there by Beresford. In comes Beresford looking off a pair of players there. Leaves it now for Nico. Nico goes up on the move. Nico Pierres. Nico, he's got Golossi in front. He's got Elizalde behind. Off he goes. Does Nico Pierres dribbling this ball all the way forward. In comes a backhand. Can't do so. Skews off out towards the side there for Beresford. Beresford thought he might have been slightly intimidated on that play there, but it's now picked up here by Pierres again. Pierres, the backhand comes in by Elizalde. We get another whistle on the play in favour of Drai. Beresford, this mare with Incher has been playing here now for Pierres. Walks up to the play here now. Drives, shoots, in it is, through it goes. 3 goals it is to Habtoor. But it's still 5 goals. So ball gets bowled into play there by umpire right. Out it comes here this time. First onto this one. It's going to be Saeed. Saeed gets hooked off out of it. It's picked up by Beresford. Couldn't get it long way. Sent up forward here now by Rowley. Rowley couldn't pick it up there. Could Beresford. He flicks that one out there. Does Rowley. Rowley comes up onto the play here now. Rowley once more. Turns it forward. Plays an open backhand. Looking to send this up for Elizalde. Elizalde comes in onto the play here now. Gets ridden off out of that play. Protecting the play there for Nico to come onto. Nico flicks it away. Lovely little play. If you didn't see that, you better watch it on Polocam later. Picked up here now by Beresford. Beresford comes in on the near side. Couldn't get onto it. Nor could Fran, but it's picked up here by Nico. And Nico comes forward here now. No advantage coming from this play whatsoever. But Beresford now picks it up. The first tooter's gone. A bit of a sloppy ride off and across in front of the pair of the players there. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, will end chukker number 3. Umpires decide they have the right to make the final decision. So, ladies and gentlemen, please all be upstanding and make your way. And we're away. Rowley. No, it's actually Fran bringing the ball into play here now. Fran checks up, comes inside. The pair of players there as the Soppler's just kept off out the play. Takes it up there as far as Nico. Sends the ball up here, getting it away from the big 10-goaler. Out, send it out here now. First onto this one is going to be Rowley. Rowley and Beresford. Leaves it now for Soppel. In turn, leaves it for Nico. Nico comes away with the play here now. Checks up. Tries to steal the ball there. Does Rowley. Rowley does so. Plays a cut open backhand. Sends it in the middle here. Field here now for Golossi. Golossi up on the move here now. Gregor Golossi gets a good lofted shot up there up the field. Looking, watching, closing onto this one here is Pierres. Takes a cut shot. Makes a cut shot in towards the goal. In towards the goal it is, but it's bobbling a little bit wide at the moment. You see here Nico just keeping Golossi off out of the play and shadows that one out over the back line. Again. Looking to mount an attack here in chukker number 4. 6 minutes left to go. Nico comes up forward. Mohammed looking after Golossi. Doing a good job on that one there. Nico just checks up once more. Comes in behind again. Goes up on the move. It's all a little bit of cat and mouse. Polo's not just played what's between your legs. It's also played what's between your ears as well. Good thinking game. It's a game of chess on horseback at speed. It is Nico at the halfway line. Looks to get on the move here now. Keeps on coming. In comes a Sopple. Sopple comes in to just clear it away so Nico can come up the middle of the field. But waiting there for him is Elizalde. He comes the other way here now. There's Nico Perez. Nico goes with the big driving shot. Sends this one up in towards the goal. Set stop there. A little bit by there. By very wide it goes. Laplacette to bring back into play. But it's actually changed it around here. Elizalde's going to be bringing it in. Frank brings the ball forward here now. There's Sopple being kept off out of it there by Rowley. Nico floating, loitering, looking to see where he can go on this one here as Fran cuts away this time in towards the middle of the field. Nico Perez coming after him. Comes round, gets the hooking play, looks to pick the ball up, can't do so, but it's now left for Rowley. Rowley sends a driving shot, sends this one up at the front door here because he knows he's got Galossi on the break. Galossi on the move here now. Galossi again, they've allowed him to slip away once again. Galossi, in comes Mohamed Habtoor, tries to get the hooking play and he avoids that hooking play, straightens it up here. Does Galossi, Galossi puts it away. 6 goals, it is now to been Drai. 3 unanswered goals from Habtoor and the ball into play. Bowls that ball in, comes off Mohamed's pony, leaves it now for Sopple. Sopple picks his ball up here now. Rowley goes in to cover him, checks up, looks to come back inside, does so, gets interfered with his play, comes round quickly onto that one there, as quick as a flash, and Butcher's dog onto a sausage. There it is, that man himself, Nico sends it up forward there for Beresford. Beresford has to pick it up on the near side, does so, straightens it up. He says, I want 1-2, I'm hungry, and I'm going to put one away. 4 goals it is now to Habtoor, but it's 6 goals still to bin Drai. Daniel Blue lines the 2 teams up here now. Looks to bowl that ball into play it is. Out the line now, coming onto this one here. Perez tries to steal away there from Fran. Fran, clever little play there from him. Tries to get the backhand as Beresford. He couldn't quite get that one. The pony kicks it forward. This time he gets the backhand off and it's out the hit here wide now for Mohamed Habtoor. Mohamed comes up onto the play here now, but unfortunately just flicks that one out over the board, so we'll settle things down with a roll in. Into play it comes, looking for this one here is Mohamed. Mohamed gets that one away. Mohamed Habtoor up on the boards here now. Mohamed with Rowley. Rowley trying to flick it away. Tries to get that one away on the near side, does, but first onto this one here. Looks like it's going to be Beresford on the near side once again. Beresford and Rowley Laplacette sends the backhand underneath the tail, looks straight it up, comes off a pony. Players unsighted on that one there. It comes out wide there. Lovely play by Galossi once again, but first onto is going to be Perez. Perez does ball forward. Perez, in comes the hooking play. Big old slash hook comes in there by Elizalde. It's now left for that man, Rowley Laplacette. Playing a good strong backhand out there, but first onto it is going to be Sopple. Backhand, quickly round onto this one here. It's going to be Nico and Elizalde. Nico comes inside. Nico meets Rowley. Leaves it now for Nico. Just has to yield off that one. Does Galossi. Galossi gets caught up in the play. And we get a whistle on the play. "60-yard penalty. Nico drives his shoot, the pony just jiggles a little bit. It's high, is it straight? Yes it is, it's straight as a die this time. He's found his accuracy. Look out, ladies and gentlemen, it's 5 goals to Habtoor. Ball into play, front of the line out. Mohamed tries to get hold of this one. The Sopple grabs that bottom forward, takes it forward, leaves it now for Nico. Nico picks the ball up here now. The Sopple keeping Gregorio off it. Ball flicks up forward, up onto his near side. Tries to flick this one forward, keeps control of that ball. The ball comes out wide now for Sopple. Sopple being pushed hard there by Elizalde. Leaves it now for Beresford. Beresford gets hooked off out of it. Then stolen there by Rowley Laplacette. Rowley sends a driving shot, looking to send this up for Elizalde. Elizalde tries to come up on the play here now. He does, but he's got Nico Perez with him. Takes it wide. Plays a little bit of time game. Lures on the deck with this one here. Plays the next shot. Comes a little bit with the follow through, but the ball comes up here now for Galossi. Galossi going goal about here now. Galossi looking to control this ball. Sends it up forward it comes, and the backhand comes in, but it's too late, too little too late, and through the goal it is. 7 goals is to bin Drai. So the ball into play it is, out the back of the line, out it comes on this one here, just shadowed off out of that one there, can't get onto it, the near side backhand comes in by Elizalde, couldn't get onto that one, but quickly coming onto it, it is going to be Beresford. Beresford on Love, gets blocked and smothered a little bit there by Rowley, leaves it, first 2 to go, it is now Nico Perez wanting to make sure this one here, but Galossi coming through it, strength and power here now, goes on the net, gets a little bit of cane onto that one there, but first onto it is going to be Elizalde, clearing it away here now, couldn't clear it away, tail backhand comes in through the goal there by Juan Zubieri, that lung man, quick as a flash onto the ball. 6 goals it is to Habtoor, 7 goals to bin Drai to end. Rowley on Little Millie. So the ball's to be bowled into play it is, front of the line out, back of the line out it comes, looking to come off with this one here. It is stolen there by Rowley Laplacette. Rowley on Little Millie. In comes Beresford, flicks that one up and out of the way there. Rowley Laprasette going hard on this one here. Goes to the near side of her shot. Couldn't get that one off, but he gets a chance to get it back onto this one on the boards. Coming up onto it is Nico Perez. Nothing to be given on that one there. And it is Rowley Laprasette once again. Rowley sends the driving shot, looking to thread this one up through. Gets this one up here now. It is a little back shot there by Saeed, and it's shuttered out over the back line. On Habtoor. Brings the ball into play, does. Nico Perez. Nico brings it forward. Boys working hard, looking to keep players off. Looking to see if it's worth coming back inside, trying to get back up onto the play. Comes in between the players beautifully here, does. Nico Perez. Nico up on the move here now. Nico, you've got Fran Elizalde chasing him hard, but Nico's up on the move here once again. Nico Galossi coming in there, intimidating, looking to make a play on the ball. Can't do so, leaves it. Ball gets left behind, quickly back onto this one here. No, gets hooked off out of it there. Does Zubieri by Elizalde. Elizalde flicks that one away there from Masopel. Brings it forward. Does Elizalde. Elizalde just slowing things down a little bit here as Elizalde gets on the move up on here now. Looks to try and get up past Beresford. Does. Beresford comes in with the hooking play. Hooks the player off out of that one. Who's going to be first round onto this one here? And it looks like it is going to be that man, Rowley Laprasette on Little Millie. Sends the ball up here now for Saeed. Saeed. Mohamed Habtoor comes in with the hooking play. Spoils the play, but it's left there for Fran Elizalde. Elizalde comes in on the play and puts it away on Roqueros. 8 goals it is to Drai. 6 goals to Habtoor here in Shak. Ball into play, stopped there, picked up by Asopel. Asopel gets hassled in his place, ball in his play, blocked there, umpire unsighted on that play, and it is Rowley coming away with it here. Rowley, the opportunist here on Little Millie, coming forward up here, goes with the open cut shot, doesn't get as much onto it as quite like to do so. Coming hard back onto this one here, looking to cut this one back in towards the middle of the field, now over the back line it goes. Sponsored by Bentley, supported by Emirates Airlines. So the ball's to be brought back into play here by Beresford as we have, in fact, Nico comes back on Capacidad. Nico comes up on the play here now. Nico up on the move. Nico Perez. Nico up over the halfway line here, looking to make way with here. In comes, shutting him down. It is that man, Elizalde, sending the ball back first onto the here. Near side backhand play there by Zubieri. Zubieri sends it back in towards the middle of the field, but it's going to be Elizalde back onto this one. No, and he leaves that one there for Rowley. Rowley Laprasette sends this ball up forward. Rowley comes up on the play, looking to make the play on the ball here now. He leaves it now for Beresford. Does Zubieri. Rowley comes back with him, comes on the net with a big strong neck shot here now. He's going to let this one come off the boards. Is this man, Nico Perez, on Capacidad. It is Nico. Nico sends a massive shot up the field here now. It's goalward bound it is. It's just a little bit wide. Mohamed Habtoor looking to come onto this one here. Crossing in front there. It is Elizalde clearing it away there. For Drai once more. No, he doesn't. Dorkan Galossi. Galossi spreads the play, sends it back the opposite way. Now for Beresford to come back onto and try and tidy up once more for Habtoor. It is Beresford comes in between the first 2 players, looks to make the meet on this one here, and he's got a player one way, player other way, 2 against 1. We have a Nico drives, shoots through the goal. It is 7 goals. It is Habtoor, but it's still 8 goals out there for Drai. Ball into play it is, looking for that one there. Rowley Laprasette sends the backhand, it's out there for Elizalde. Elizalde out there all on the loose on Roquero. Elizalde settles down on the play. Fran Elizalde going a little bit wide here this time. Checks up, looks to see what to do, goes with a big cut shot, cuts this one in towards the goal, and not just towards the goal, it's through those goals, ladies and gentlemen. 9 goals it is now to Drai. 7 goals to Habtoor. So we get a whistle on the play. Umpire Beresford just calling the attention to the umpires. There's a bit of an issue there with the pony. Bowls that ball back into play it is. It comes out this side here. Nico Perez seeks away with that one there, but he gets ridden off out of it by Roquero. And he leaves that one behind as Elizalde for Nico Perez. Nico sends that forward, steals that one forward there. Does Elizalde, being pressurised, cuts the open backhand, doesn't quite get onto that one there. Nico comes up onto here now, looking to straighten this one up, gets blocked a little bit there by Rowley. Keeps it moving forward. He's got Galossi coming on, leaves it there for Beresford. Beresford comes in and sneaks it away. 8 goals it is now to Habtoor. 9 goals to Drai. Ball into play once again. Frontal line out. Coming off with here's Galossi. Galossi on the move here now. Galossi coming back with him here though is Perez. Galossi with the play. Galossi comes up with this one here. It comes off the pony wide and out of play it comes. So we'll settle things down with a roll in on umpire Bidu as Bull, bowled into play it is, out the back of the line-out, coming off with this one here, it is Perez on the move here now, Perez comes forward, leaves it there for Zubieri sends a striking shot up the field here now, Zubieri coming back onto this one here, Zubieri trying to get into it, in comes Elizalde, clears the backhand, clears that one away, tick-tock goes the clock, and in comes Beresford to play the backhand, threads it back through once more as Beresford plucks it out there, Mohamed Habtoor comes onto it, but there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the hooter goes. And that is it. We have our winners. Drai running out the winners. 9 goals to 8 of the Dubai Challenge Cup 2017. And I think you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, nobody lost that game. That was an amazing, intense game of polo. And a privilege and a pleasure to watch here at the Al Habtoor. So congratulations and thank you very much indeed to Abu Dhabi. And I'd like now to call up the winning team. The winning team, of course, was Zidane Polo, playing at number 1, double substituting actually for Ahmed Zidane, who's detained overseas at the moment. It is Tariq Al Habtoor. And then can we please have, playing at number 2, Santiago Rivera Gomez. Here for Argentine Polo, Geronimo de Kirill. So thank you very much indeed. What we do actually have a special prize for the highest scoring patron of the tournament. Scoring 8 goals in this limited match tournament. It is the one and only Faris Yaboudi. Faris, up you come. Congratulations, sir. Recognition for your hard effort. Scored 2 great goals today. One really classy goal, especially when he took the man and then played the ball through the goals on the near side. Played like a true pro. 2 goals here this afternoon. 8 goals in total during the tournament. Congratulations, Faris, and well done. Our MVP for the final, we'd like to call up Fran Elizalde. Fran, Dali. Well done and congratulations, Fran. Now we have the best playing pony. The best playing pony, of course, 70-80% of your match, your game is your ponies. And I'd like to pull out here now, Open Capacidad, played by Nico Perez. Bred, open capacidad. Bred by the Pires family. Open, of course, being the stud breed, Open. And the mare's name, Capacidad. Open Capacidad actually spent a lot of the match actually as a spare. She was played multiple times during the game and every time made a great influence on the match. So now I'd like to invite up on the stage the Habtoor team. First of all, I'd like to invite on stage Mohammed Al Habtoor to receive the trophy. I'd like to invite up on the stage now, playing at number 2, Juan Subieri. Playing at number 3, Tommy Beresford. And playing at number 4, Nico Pierres. And ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Dubai Challenge Cup 2017, I'd like to invite up on the stage, Saeed bin Drai.
Yeah, we'll go take photo. After. Come, wait. We'll wait there. Take photo.
Playing at number 2, Gregorio Veloci. Up you come, Gregor. Playing at number 3, MVP, Fran Elizalde. And at the back door, the one and only stalwart there for the bin Drai team, it is Rowley Laplacette.
After he said his kids as well, we'll go take photo, huh? Okay.
So I'll just do the award of the main trophy. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to bin Drai, and up come homemade bin Drai and the tribe. So stage. As a commemoration of this, the Dubai Challenge Cup 2017. We have an amazing season here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club of the High Goal. We have the McLaren Cup, the Julius Baer Gold Cup, and then we have the Dubai Challenge Cup. 3 18-goal matches, 18 goal at a very high level of polo indeed. It's a pleasure and a privilege to have this Gold Cup series here in the UAE. So W coming up on stage. Have you got
Bueno.